Good afternoon, members of Spiritually Cryptid Encounters. How's everybody doing this afternoon? I'm doing just a quick feed this afternoon to talk about different things. For whoever's here viewing or is going to tune in. I'm going to send a couple of invites out real quick before I continue. To see who'll tune in. I'm back. I was just sending a couple of invites. With me, with my son working and all, it takes a lot of time when I normally make my videos, and then taking him to work, picking him up from work, it's taking some time, and I'm having problems with my dogs. Who's that? Sister Dawn, how you doing? Having a problem with my dogs. They're acting up. The two males, they're going after each other. They're marking the territory. And when they're marking the territory, they're not getting along. So I'm gonna have to separate them. I have to find one. Have to get rid of one. Which is one of the males, and I'm thinking one of the females. We're gonna have to get rid of two of them also. It's like males or female dogs. They want to be dominant in their territory. They want to be dominant. And I'm talking about dogs in general, right? They want to be dominant, and it's like it's a survival of battle of the fittest. To her, wants to dominate or be the alpha male or whatever, so they get in a fight, which brings me to the point of the problems I have with my male dogs is like I can't keep them together because it's already 3 fights that I had to break up. And in one of the fights, my wife's son got his finger messed up. He got cut with one of the canine's teeth. He had to bandage it up. I had to go to the doctor and stuff. And, I'm not having that, they're trying to be the alpha male. So today, it's like we're just trying to find a home for one of them, for one of the dogs. It's just kind of crazy how they act, especially if there's a female in heat. They go crazy, and it's like they go after the female that's in heat, or they get in fights to see who's going to go after the female in heat. The females that are here at the house are fixed, but just the way they act, their demeanor, which leads me to the question, when you hear people say that the dogmen are not bad animals, the dogmen are friendly and all this stuff, I beg to differ in that, and like I said, they're territorial. Just by what I've seen of my dogs, they're territorial and they're going to fight for their territory. Or if they want to be the alpha, they're going to fight for that, or vice versa. A female dog is going to fight for her territory too. Which, to me, some of the stories that are being said out there, they're friendly, that they won't do nothing, and all that. I'm not buying those stories. It's not making no sense to me. Where people saying that they're seeing that they walk away, they're not doing nothing unusual, that they've seen them since they were kids, and that they still see them now. But the story doesn't make no sense. When you see something, you're gonna remember it for what it is, and if you're gonna remember for what it is. But me with that story of people saying that they're friendly and all this stuff, I'm not buying it one bit. I don't know what their goal is or what they're trying to do, But I'm thinking that these individuals, they know that these beings are demonic, and they might not believe in the Heavenly Father. So in some kind of way, they want people to think, or want people to believe that these demonic beings are friendly, and if they're being used as a pawn, or should I say, like a vessel, as a vessel to lure people in there so they can get possessed in some kind of way. That's what I see, that there's people that they're saying that this dog man or female, that they got names for them and all this, that they're friendly. I don't believe that at all. I'm the type of person, if they want to make me a believer, take me to your friendly dog. Take me to, how's that saying go? From back in the days? Take me to your leader. You say that you have an alpha male, a dog as a friend, or you have a female dog as a friend. Take me to your leader. I want to see this friendly dog man that you supposedly say you have, whether it's a male. Take me to your leader. You say that they're around where you live. Take me to your leader. I want to see your leader. Because I'm not buying that story. And the only reason I'm not buying the story of these people that are saying that they have names for these dogs and that they're friendly and all this stuff is, like I said, take me to your leader. I'm a person of curiosity, just like when I said my story, and I've had that open challenge for anybody to come into my territory where I live to come check it out. Nobody's really taken that challenge, I'm ready to take somebody's challenge. Take me to your leader. You say you have a female dog, take me to your leader. If you say you have a alpha male friend dog, take me to your leader. But I'm not buying it. When you say, well, I don't want nothing to happen. I don't want to harm her. I just want to see it. I want to see your leader. I want to see if it's true of what you're saying. If you have nothing to hide, then you shouldn't worry about taking me to your leader. Just like me, I don't have nothing to hide of what happened to my story in Elms Grove Estates Park. And I've had an open challenge for whoever wants to come. I don't care if you believe in the supernatural or not. Whether you're a cryptozoologist, you're one looking for evidence. I have an open challenge for anybody and everybody. I've been having an open challenge for about 2 years now, and nobody's taken the challenge. I don't care if you're a medium, a clairvoyant, a Wiccan, whatever you practice, whatever you think your capabilities are. The open challenge is still there for Elms Grove. But me, I don't believe this people that are saying that they're friends with this dog man, whether they're an alpha or a female. I don't believe it one bit. Like I said, take me to your leader. Just like me, people I know, I said my story in several platforms, and I'm willing to take them to the area so they can see it for themselves or witness the activity that's there in Elms Grove. That's why I said I've had the open challenge for about 2 years, and nobody's really taken it. It's the same critics, the same people that per se, they want to make fun of some pictures I might have, or they want to doubt my stories, or there's the same people that don't have the cojones, right, to go to Elms Grove to go check it out themselves. It's ridiculous. That's why I left a lot of cryptid community world, man. I left a lot of the groups, only in a couple. I'm gonna keep cryptid there on my thing because of what I had to go through with all the BS from the trolls and puppets. But it goes to not just to the leaders of whoever's in charge of whoever's the puppet or the puppet, the master puppeteer of the cryptid community, or whoever it is, right? It goes to anybody dealing with a person, that individual, and to anybody that falls under him. You're more than welcome to come visit Elms Grove. You see, I'm telling you, when's the time for you to come, and you haven't taken it. The weather's fixing to change. The time when I wanted people to come is already passing by. It was when it was cold, because that's when they surface up, when it's cold. And now the times are going to start getting hot in Texas, and that's probably when people are going to try to want to hit me up. If that's the case, next winter, when it comes back again, hit me up next winter, and we'll go check it out, because that's when the activity picks up. Well, some of those videos that I took, it was hot some of those days, but the weather in Texas was hot and cold, hot and cold. It doesn't matter what time of the year it is, but a lot of the activity that really picks up. If you want to witness a dogman or whatever kind of cryptid is out there, it's when it surfaces up when it's cold. Yeah, but I'm just making this quick video, whoever's going to view it, or whoever wants to view it, or if they want to pay attention to what I'm saying, it really doesn't matter. One of the other things I wanted to talk about was my group is being delayed by Facebook for 29 days. Basically, that's why you haven't seen any people pop up, new members, because they've been targeting me, and they've been putting delays on sharing my group, so people won't be able to view it. So they're blocking people for viewing spiritually cryptid encounters. That's why I haven't had new members, because that's what Facebook is doing. The same thing they're doing they were doing before. I believe there's people that are doing this, that might not like me. I think what they don't like about me is where I've been. Military. And, since Facebook is made out of different platforms and different people from different parts of the country, or should I say of the world, some of those people don't like me because what I might have done in their country. Back in Desert Storm, Operation Desert Storm, I don't even have to talk about it. The only thing I can say is look up the Battle of Medina Ridge. And I believe it's those individuals, that it's those individuals from the other side of the world, from their country, that are the ones that are causing problems for me right now. So the only thing I can say to the individual is, when y'all invaded, this individual I'm talking about, people from a foreign country that believe in other things, that believe in Allah. When I was in the United States, I had barely joined the military, and there's a reason you shouldn't hate me. How you doing, Sister Odessa? When I joined the military, I was only 19 years old. I was stationed in Germany. And not even 8-9 months into the military, I got sent to Saudi Arabia, right? To liberate Kuwait. To liberate Kuwait from Saddam Hussein's Republican Guard, because they had invaded Kuwait and they had killed women and children, and they were trying to take over the Kuwait. They were there, so they got us to go and help them out. So whatever happened in that war, don't hold me responsible for what happened. It became more of a holy war, right? That's what exactly what it became, of a holy war, because I know that you believe in Allah. Well, I believe in God. Whether you want to consider it the same person or not, all I know is this: that when God is with somebody on their side, and they're placing God first, those are the people that are going to win the war. Well, guess what? We won the war. So it makes me want you to think that every time you put things on my Facebook because you're working for Facebook and you belong to the country that I had to go fight. I didn't want to go fight that country. I didn't want to go into Kuwait. I didn't want to go fight Saddam Hussein, but he made it happen by doing what he was doing. So I had to follow orders. So we just follow orders and did what we had to do. And I'm still here talking about it. So you shouldn't be hating me. This is going with a Facebook fact checker. I'm talking to the Facebook fact checker from another country. You shouldn't be hating. Just like I really don't care what happens in your country, you shouldn't be hating on me because I was 19 years old and I got pulled to go liberate Kuwait because Saddam Hussein and his Republican guards were terrorizing Kuwait. So they hired us to go liberate Kuwait. You shouldn't hate me for that, and you shouldn't be coming after me on Facebook because you're in a position where you can, because you're working for Facebook. You shouldn't be mad at me. It's something. I'm just being honest with you. I don't hate nobody. Just like I've seen the things that can happen in war. I've seen what Saddam Hussein did when he was trying to take over Kuwait. I've seen dead bodies of women and children that he took, lives that he took. So I'm talking to the Facebook fact checkers that keep on haunting me. They keep on trolling me. You shouldn't be hating me. I just did what I had to do. Just like anybody else, if you were to be placed in a situation, a matter of life or death, you would do what you had to do to survive. And that's exactly what I did. So don't hold me responsible for something that happened a long time ago that it was beyond my control. Just like it was beyond my control, it was beyond your control. And I'm sorry if you lost family members that might have been with Saddam Hussein or with his guards. I'm sorry you lost family members, but in the same way, that's what's happened. That's what happens in war. If I were to say something to you to make you feel better, before we went into combat, before we got a little bit into the war, there was somebody with a speaker telling people to give up. There was many enemy that gave up. They were holding white flags. They were surrendering because they did not want to fight. They did not want to fight the war. But there's some that did fight, which they're not here no more. But you shouldn't be held and me responsible for something that happened a long time ago. I just did what I had to do to survive. And this is just for the Facebook fact check sectors that keep on messing with my pictures, or they be placing rules and regulations like 29 days that my feed is going to be slow, that nobody's going to be able to see spiritual and cryptid encounters. This goes to you. I have nothing against y'all. So long you don't come into my space and come mess with me, we good. Just like, I don't know who you are. I mean, the only thing I know is that y'all bully people on Facebook. You're talking about bullying and harassment. You're the ones that bully and harass people. We can't even say nothing. And it's sad that y'all from another country, and to y'all, that's like, y'all getting the best of us in that manner because y'all belong to another country, and you're like, oh, screw this, guys, and you put in all this BS rules, penalties because you're saying we're going against Facebook standards. Well, I wish Facebook would concentrate on just American standards, but Facebook, I already know, is the far left. They're liberal, so they're all in cahoots together, like how should I say, a bucket full of rotten apples. But it's not going to stop me from doing what I do, Even though I might still be here on Facebook, it ain't going to stop me from what I've been, what I've done. It ain't going to stop me from talking what I'm talking about right now. No, I'm just saying to y'all that you're wasting your time of doing these things to me. I mean, you already permanently deleted one account before, in which I'm still doing the videos. I'm still talking, and I'm in other platforms. You can't stalk me, just like your ancestors before you, your kin. They could have stopped me in Desert Storm. I'm still here, Maybe they're not here. I don't know, because maybe something might have happened to them. But don't hold me responsible. That's part of war, That's what happens in war. Just like whatever's happening out there in war in Ukraine and Russia, that's nothing dealing with me. That's dealing with them. Only they know what kind of war they're fighting. How you doing, brother Eric? But that's something I wanted to get off my chest for this fake, I'll just say fake Facebook checkers. Because I'll tell you, man, you can say nothing here without somebody getting offended or butthurt, you know. Yeah, well, I'll take that back. But no, I'll leave it at that. Y'all get offended for any little thing. We can't say nothing here on Facebook because y'all want to fact check something, or you want to say that somebody's bullying somebody, citing harassment. But you're the ones that are the bullies. You're the ones that are harassing people here on Facebook. It's y'all. You know, it's ridiculous. Just like, I mean, we could talk about the elections. How y'all were like the fake media, you know, that contributed to that. But that's okay. You know, the way I see it is, what goes around comes around. You know, eventually, you'll see in 2024, you'll see what I'm talking about. But besides that, you know, there's a lot of things I can say about many things. You know, sometimes I just hold back to what I really want to talk about. You know, because you know some people might not understand, or they're in their own little world that they don't understand. And I'm not talking about any of my members here for spiritual encrypted spiritual encrypted encounters. I'm talking about the trolls and those Facebook fact checkers, or people that are coming up against me that dislike me because they're somebody's puppets or somebody's trolls. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, at least one thing I can say, that just like my name Abe, Honest Abe, I'm an honest person, and I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm not going to beat around the bush, and I'm not going to BS you. You know, there's other people, you know, and I never asked for anybody a single penny. And that's the difference between me and a lot of people that are out there, podcasters and all this stuff, that all they want is money. I don't do this work for money. I do it because, like I said, I've been spiritually blessed to come back into this world, and I do it for a higher power, for the Heavenly Father, for Jesus Christ. That's why I do this work that I do. And I'm going to continue to do this. So long there's breath within me, I'm going to continue to spread the positive word, and I'm going to continue to try to awaken my brothers and sisters. I know I'm going to continue to do that, whether, like I said, the fact checkers from Facebook like it, whether people that dislike me like it or not, I don't care. You know, I'm going to continue to do the works. They're not the ones that gave me a second chance or an opportunity to be here on earth. It was the Heavenly Father, Jesus Christ. He's the one that gave me another opportunity to be here on earth. And I've been here since that opportunity. I've been here. I'm going to count it for you. It happened I've been here for 16 years from that time frame. And you know what? That's just one of them. You know, I've had many opportunities, but where I crossed over, it's been like 16 years. And I'm still here. I got blessed to be with my son longer. Or if not, you know, I would have only been in my son's life for 4 years. But God blessed me to be here. That's why I created Positive Spiritualists. It got invaded because of the messages I was sending, and it got permanently deleted by this fact checkers that are from another country, that believe in Allah, that believe in something else. They don't like me talking about Jesus Christ. They don't like Christians. They don't like Christianity. They don't like Catholics. They don't like any religion that has to do with Jesus Christ. And those are the people that we're facing here on Facebook. The fact checkers and all this stuff. They don't want us to talk about Jesus Christ. How we place him first, and we maintain a love foundation. of all the blessings, the spiritual gifts of discernment, and all the blessings He can bless us with. They don't want us to talk about that. It's weird, right? Combat veteran. Then they want to label combat veterans. They want to label combat veterans that they had PTSD. Whoever knows me that I've been doing these videos for a while. I've been doing them for a long time, and I ain't changed one bit from anybody that's known me from the past when I was younger to now. I'm still the same person. So I'm not showing no signs of no PTSD. I believe that's just a label that they place on veterans to try to discredit whatever they have to say. Trying to say doesn't matter what they have to say. Well, I'm talking spiritually. I mix it up, a little bit of everything. I don't dwell in the past. I just move on forward. But this is the works that I do. This is what I do. Another thing, anybody that likes playing mind games, military are best at it. We're always one step ahead. So the only thing I can say is stop pursuing mind games or playing games, because I ain't about games. I don't got time for that. But I can see everything from a distance because I look at the whole picture, the whole puzzle. So stop wasting your time on doing that, playing mind games. I don't got time for that. It's crazy, how some individuals are, but that's the way it is. I can't change everybody. If I was in the military and if they were my soldiers, this is what I used to do with soldiers. They would play mind games or try to play things that try to test my wisdom. I drop them, I smoke them, make them do push-ups, and then I'll tell them what they did wrong, exactly what they did wrong, not beating them around the bush, and I'll tell them if it happens again, it's going to go worse for you. I don't got time to be playing games. My job is to train you to be a soldier, but not just be a soldier, but to survive combat. The best of my ability and knowledge, teach you all my wisdom and knowledge, so you'll be able to survive a combat environment. That's what I would train, and that's in some way. I don't got time for any kind of games. People that I've been out in the world, that haven't been in places where I've been. No, I don't got time for that. And those are just things that I see from people that want to test my wisdom and knowledge. Like I said, I look at the whole picture, and it don't take a genius to solve a puzzle. It don't take I'm pretty good at chess also, so it don't take a genius to figure something out. But besides that, going back to what I was talking about, people saying this dogmen are friendly. Come on, people. I mean, this is crazy, bro. That's all I can say about that. And it's not dogmen, it's demons, disembodied Nephilim, demonic beings that are deceiving these people. I think one of the guys, he looked like he was freaking. He looked demonized. He looked like he had a negative attachment upon him when he was trying to say that the dogmen that he grew up with were friendly. You could tell there was something wrong with the guy. And I'm just saying as a spiritual person, and I didn't buy all into that story. I just call it how it is. I believe I only asked a couple of questions with this individual, but I found the story to be, to me, not too real. Kind of made up in some kind of way, but that's how I see it as. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, if anybody doesn't agree with what I have to say, the only thing I can say is take me to your leader, take me to the location, take me to your leader that you say that this dogmen are friendly. Take me to the location. I'm not afraid to go to the location. Just like in that way, you're more than welcome to come Elms Grove Estate Park, so you can know and so you can see that they're not friendly like you say they are. You can come to Elms Grove, so you can experience it yourself. But yeah, it's like that's one of the reasons I don't like listening to too many stories, man. Because, man, it's like I can listen to somebody say some story, but you can tell when a story is being fraudulent. You know, that when it's not being real, you could tell. You know, especially when you ask questions and the questions they're giving some answers that doesn't make. It's like it's not making no sense. You know, it's like you just got to be careful of what you believe in, and that's what it is about. It's kind of like me telling you. It's like if I were to tell you a lion is not dangerous, a lion is friendly. You know? Or I tell you a alligator is very gentle, a alligator's friendly. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. You know, is if we know what an alligator can do, we know what a lion can do, and that's just a way we know what a dogman can do. But we know what a demon can do. You know, it can deceive people. It can trick people in believing in them. And like I said, he wants only one thing. He wants to how should I say, take over the host, take over the person that's believing in him. That's what he wants. But this was just a quick video, brothers and sisters. Let's see what time it is. It's almost going to be time for me to go pick up my son. It was just a quick video that I wanted to make. God bless every single one of y'all. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day. And just remember, don't believe into everything that's being said. Use your wisdom and knowledge and your common sense to see it for what it is. But anyways, y'all have a beautiful, blessed evening. Peace.